I'm cooking. They looking. I'm ballin'. They calling. I'm cooking.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's Jordan. I'm checking back in, and we're back with another video. Today we are mixing up some shrimp and chicken Alfredo. I got some help.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright gang, so this is everything we're going to be using in today's videos. We got some diced onions, sliced red and green peppers, some mushrooms, bit of spinach, protein. We got chicken and shrimp going, some minced garlic. We're going to use these rotini pasta noodles, and then the whipping cream and parmesan for our sauce. Let's go.
They for cooking. Are you?
She trying to treat me like the slave, talking about dump her pasta water.
Yes.
Anyway, so she has already boiled the rotini pasta noodles. I'm about to strain it, I guess, because I'm the slave. We got about a teaspoon of olive oil going, and we're about to get sauteing these vegetables. Alright, so while she's working with that, I kind of want to talk about my personal cooking journey. So I do remember the very first thing I really cooked outside of cereal and stuff on my own was eggs. So I remember as a kid being super proud, being able to make my own eggs in the morning. Probably did egg sandwiches with toast and stuff. So that was cool, and that's kind of where I started. What was the first thing you remember cooking?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese,
and now I would add bacon.
Ooh, I see you're getting fancy, mixing it up, adding the bacon. Said as an adult, I've just kind of grown and evolved, and cooking has been a really peaceful time for me. So I'm really catering to myself in a sense, mixing and making what I like, what's enjoyable for me. So it's been sweet.
I need to get the plate. Well, what we're gonna do now is mix the mushrooms and spinach together. So I didn't put any seasoning on it. I'll probably do that once it cooks down some.
Alright, so we got a whole lot of spinach in there. I just want y'all to know when it cook down, it's gonna be it's gonna look like 2 or 3 leaves of spinach, because for whatever reason, I might look up the term. I'm sure it's something scientific. Spinach just shrinks down to nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna get started on our shrimp and chicken. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the skillet and get ready to mix it up. Alright, so Cass is chopping up some more mushrooms. She says they do the same thing as the spinach when they cook down, so she's gonna beef it up some.
I'm trying.
Good job. Maybe.
I'm asking.
Okay,
Dang.
so I'm gonna put our chicken in first. We've already seasoned this with You tell the people. What did we season it with, Cass?
We seasoned it.
Come over here. You walking away.
I'm about to show you. Seasonal, garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and paprika. And we did the same thing with the shrimp, except we added turmeric.
Alright, so this is what it looks like. We've chopped it up already. It was chicken breast. Now it's chicken pieces. So, yeah, we're going to put this in here and see what it's hitting for. Woo!
What? Wait a minute.
Alright, and we're back and we're safe. Just got a little startled. I did turn our heat down. Yeah, a little under medium. Our chicken is cooking pretty fast. So we're just gonna keep an eye out for that. Our onion and mushroom mix over here has sauteed down pretty well.
Tremendously.
Yeah. Looking good. So I'll show you guys what's next. Chicken is coming along really well here. I don't want it to be super dry, so I am kind of watching it pretty closely. And then I'll take this out and then get the shrimp started. You want a good flavor in your noodles?
Jordan left her chicken.
It could be good juice. I would keep it.
Juice for what?
Flavor.
Raw chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Mixing with Jay. I'm just visiting.
Oh, I'm supposed to show
What
them
happened to the music?
All right, so I think our chicken is done. So this has cooked for about 12 to 13 minutes. So yeah, this is what you want it to look like. Ooh. All right, gang, now it's time for the shrimp. So she already told you what these were seasoned with. Still got the pan on medium heat, and I'm gonna cook these up next. There we go. Smell good. Make me want to dance. I can't dance, but you know you about to eat good.
That's
Be like, yeah. All right, before we get back to the cooking video, this person right here is like full of shade. This whole time, I just want y'all to know, it's like every time I turn the camera off, she got something smart to say. But you know what? She wants y'all to think she all nice and sweet, but that is not what's happening.
No, you clean as you go, friends. Clean as you go, because somebody, guarantee you're going to have to clean this up at the end. And it's not going to be Mixing with Jay.
All right. All right, so we got these all flipped over. We're going to let them cook for another about 2 minutes on this side. Get that same crisp through and through, and then we're going to add it to our pasta. All right, gang, so shrimp's all done. We looking nice and toasty. I'm hungry right now. This smells delish. So Cass is going to get started on the sauce. I'm going to let her take over. Because like I told y'all, I'm queen of the jar Alfredo sauce. So all of this heavy whipping cream from scratch, I know nothing about. All right.
Okay. So I'm going to use 1 stick
She nervous, y'all. Bear with it.
I'm going to use 1 stick of butter and just melt it down some. My hands are clean.
We got it on medium heat.
We don't, but we going to.
Okay.
Stay tuned. So I typically put a little bit of garlic in pretty much everything I cook. Sometimes I can be a little heavy-handed, so I need a spoon. It just adds a little pizzazz. And the minced garlic is good for that. You don't have to like start from scratch, dicing it up. Alright guys, so we have some whipping cream. I'm going to pour just a little bit in. I'll probably end up using the whole bottle and some coffee creamer. I'm a little weird like that. Let me cook. Y'all, she don't ever let me cook. Ever. She want me to make the cream.
I'm learning with y'all.
I try to do
so let's show them. That's what it looks like right now. Did we add all of it? Or?
No, not yet. We're going to.
So about half of that bottle with the butter?
Yeah. And
see, it's a lot. With that jar, I could just...
But you can manage what you put in it. And it's homemade. So anyway, I'm going to put some coffee creamer in there.
You look ready to go.
Anyway, I'm going to put a little bit. It does add a little natural sweetness to it. So you don't want it too sweet, but it's good. You can actually just use the spoon to help you gauge. And it also adds more for like the creamy taste.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to record, so I'm going to use Parmesan cheese. Hopefully it'll like thicken it up. You could also use flour or cornstarch, but we didn't have that, so
I didn't have any, so until I get some endorsements.
So how can I get into contact with you? Who can follow you?
Yeah, subscribe. DM me.
Are you on
It
Instagram?
works. I am on Instagram.
What's your
My
ad?
Instagram.
Mixing with Jay.
Mixing with Jay. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is looking like something. I see you.
You're gonna have to put the whole thing of cheese in there. That's okay. Yeah.
So we done added the whole bag of cheese. Did we add all the cream?
Not yet. We're like down right here to this line with cheese. We'll probably add some more. I just want to see how the shredded cheese melts down. You could also use what's it called? Not shredded cheese, but grated cheese.
I'm hungry.
But,
if I would have had that jar, man, we would have been eating by now.
Look at it. It's nice and light.
It is thickening up.
She's such a good helper.
I need to be convinced, though, that this is better than the jar. So, taste-wise, we're going to see where it's at.
Okay, we haven't even started putting the seasoning. What you could do is put the toast in. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be making the bread.
Right, like she all over here. This is why I be talking off scene. Okay, so a little salt, just
a little razzle dazzle,
a little dollop. Okay, you'll see a sprinkle. A little pepper, because I mean, it goes with the sauce. And
so that's always been a debate for me, y'all. To be honest, I've never really used pepper. I don't feel like it adds any flavor. So educate me. Let me know if y'all feel something differently. Do you use pepper to add flavor, or is it just for grins and giggles because salt and pepper go together? All right, she added some parsley flakes in there too.
This also goes really good with fresh parsley, but you know, we in the house. Merp. And a little just for taste and color, because I know we already put salt, so you don't need to put too much.
That was seasoning salt.
Seasoned salt, yes.
It's seasoned salt, not seasoning salt. But I'm so used to saying seasoned salt.
So I know this is Mixing with Jay, and she normally does the first bite at the end, but sometimes you need to...
You just gonna come on my show and break my tradition.
You need to do the mid taste, because if it's nasty, if it's nasty, you need to know. Here, come on.
I don't want to taste that.
It's about to go in your
I don't
food.
know what it's supposed to taste like.
Okay, so right now I know that we need to put some more cream.
She just disregarded the whole protocol for my show.
That's what happens when you have guests.
While she's talking, I'm making some croissants to go with our meal. So I just preheated our oven to 350, and we're going to get these bad boys going.
And I used all the heavy whipping cream. I ended up doing that because it was a little too cheesy. It was very rich because of the butter. So to cut that some, I added some of the whipping cream. So yeah, stay tuned.
Focus. Yes. We're adding some of this to the sauce because it tastes good. Alright, so I did a lot of hard work rolling up this dough because we so breaded. LOL. I'm about to put it in the oven.
Guys, the homemade Alfredo looks awesome. Oh, nice. Yes. Very great. So we're just going to, as you can see, we've put all of our ingredients in.
Everything we've cooked so far is in this pot. We got the pasta, the spinach, mushrooms, onions, peppers, chicken, shrimp. Now we about to mix it up on Mixing with Jay. And we're going to add the sauce.
Okay.
Don't you spill the sauce?
I ain't going to spill the sauce. Okay.
Ooh.
Is it going nice?
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
so I'm going to stop for a little bit, and I'm going to have Jay go ahead and
get a little mix action going.
Very nice. Full of flavor. Nothing is lacking. Trust.
Oh. Wait till we taste it. What am I looking at?
It's a little reinforcement. And I think I'm just going to keep it in there. There you go.
Wow. All right, we are finally done. I don't know if you guys got it up close, but this is what we're working with. And I'm starving, ready to eat. So let's take the first bite and see how it is.
It's nice and colorful.
It is.
Okay. Want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think that I could have added some more sauce, so that when we like heat it up again, you know, a little
Be
more
juicy?
saucy. But it's good.
It tastes good. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'll probably still use my jar sauce. This is great, but I feel like we went through a whole lot of extra steps just to get where that jar gets you the first time. Still good. I would still follow this same exact recipe, just using jarred pasta sauce instead of the fresh. If I'm trying to be fancy and mix it up, I might do this, but not every time. All right, deuces.